Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 live stream. We are checking out the Horseshoe curve route again today, as it did receive its first update. I think the first update to it, as it came out last week. So yeah, the first update to it. Nothing too major, but yeah, we're gonna have a little look. We'll have a read through the patch notes and we'll just go for a drive. But yeah, nothing too major for the update for the route. But I thought, why not show it off? Anyway, let's see what we have got in the chat. We are on Trovo and YouTube. Trainmaster, Southwest, Gregory, Jody, Trainmaster, we got Glenn, we got Laserjet, we got Para, we got Evan, we got Dark. How is everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's all well. We'll go through the patch notes in a second. Let's get the train set up. But yeah, nothing too major. Oh no, we won that on. Yeah, won that on. Won that on as well. Banking comp should really be one of the first things you do. Get that on. Get the fire alarm on. There you go, fire alarm's going on. Oh, it's the keyboard. The keyboard is plugged in. Did it turn on? Is it not working tonight, the keyboard? I bet the batteries have come out again. Oh, that symbol good. Well, it seems the keyboard is probably out of battery, so maybe not. Pop that in, set that to forward. We'll just have to use the controller. Set that to 70%. We get that off, and that's really about it in this one. And then we wait. How's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's still well. Oh, and hello Neil, how are you? We've got to go to air brake. You want to do cut in and lead. There you go, and then save changes, and then we're all good. Wait for the stuff to come off. Anyway, let's take a look at the patch notes whilst we are waiting for the brakes to release themselves. Let's find it. Where is it? Yeah, so the update patch notes for Horseshoe Curve is fixed an air leak in the train setup in the long train's introduction. That was causing the brake charging process to take longer than it should. Tweaked a loco formation used in scenarios 2, honk for the camera, and 4, complication at Crescent, in order to resolve reported issues. Made inaccessible poster collectible outside of Altoona Station accessible, and fixed an issue whereby some Horseshoe Curve and Highland Line save games were not available. And then other just small improvements. Removed Bethgon 2 from appearing in the scenario planner as drivable. Improved time of day and scenery in the route introduction. Fixed issue with rear pressure failing to display correctly in the ES44AC locomotive cab. Fixed issue of overgrown grass covering the track near Johnstown. Rescaled the Helter Skelter ride found in the Dovetail Live Mastery Rewards scene. Fixed the missing name in Chapter 3 of Journey Mode, and adjusted shipping container colours on the double stack trains to more accurately depict domestic cargo flows, and fixed non-functional level crossings at Crescent Arch and Altoona Brickyard. So yeah, not the biggest update, not the biggest changes, but still an update. Oh, nice Laserjet. Anyway, let's get some throttle on. And we'll try and tinker around with the keyboard. It is plugged in, so I think it might be out of battery. Although it has lasted 2 years, the battery, so... Alright, Southwest. Let's get the brakes off. Quite easily starting it. Off we go. We'll quickly have a little... Is it properly in? Yeah, it should probably be in. Oh, hang on. It showed up now. Okay, is it? Oh, well, we've got the keyboard now. I hadn't pushed it in enough, it seems. Hello, Stephen. How are you? Even though it was already properly in, but you know. But how is everyone this evening? Hopefully, everyone is all well. Let's move out a little. There you go. There we go. Cool. Anyway, off we go. Should be about an hour and 20 minutes to Johnstown. This might be the hardest route. I wouldn't say hardest route. I'll say the hardest US freight route, probably Sherman Hill. Well, it depends what way you're going up Sherman Hill or Sandpatch. That's a tough one. Hey, awesome, Neil. Oh, we're speeding. That's all good though. It's all good. Just coast it. That should then bring us down fairly nicely. What have we got on the back of our train? We have got containers. Are they still floating? Oh, they're not floating. They're not floating. Yes. Oh, no, they are floating still. No, the ones that overhang, they like to float. Look, it's floating. Cool. So containers were updated to look more, sort of fit in a bit more. So I'm guessing there's less branded ones. Yeah, possibly. No, I don't think so, ladies and gents. I don't think so. It probably would have been BR, British Rail, wouldn't it? Yeah, it'd be British Rail in the 60s and 70s. Oh, see now, where does that take you? Yeah, they're probably not ladies and gents. Would have probably been well, it was British Rail then, so it wouldn't be in. Hang on. No, it could be. But I don't think so. I don't know if the Gatwick Express even ran. I don't know, it didn't, ladies and gents. The Gatwick Express didn't run before 1984. There might have been some sort of a quicker Southern/British Rail service. But no, the Gatwick Express started in 1984, so it would be a no. And off we go. Cool. So yeah, I'm slowly learning the signals on here, which actually are fairly easy. That one there is a warning, isn't it? Straight across is green. Diagonal is warning. So I'm guessing because we're going that way, it's like that's why that's showing. Yeah, I'm pretty certain diagonal is warning. Oh, but a minute, 15. That came out of nowhere. And then sort of straight up is red, I think. Oh, I see it now. What happens on that service? Does it get stuck or? Oh, I see. Southwest, lovely. Put that down. What's my favourite American freight route? Favourite American freight route? That's a good question. What would it be? Can we count Oakville Subdivision in there as well, just as North American? Okay, no, we'll just do American. Probably Horseshoe Curve actually. I've been enjoying Horseshoe Curve. It's fairly quick. You know, it's like the main line pretty much the whole way, 3-4 tracks. Fairly quick, as I said. Probably Horseshoe Curve. Oh, I see now. Yeah, so a few issues then still left, but they'll get sorted. One N92 gradient at the moment, although that's no match for the ES, which powers up the grade very easily. As we slowly make our way up. 3.8 miles. To Horseshoe Curve. Now you got Galitzin, South Fork, and then Johnstown. But yeah, about an hour or so. That's also another reason why I like this route. It's a pretty optimal journey time. Hour 15 minutes. So it's not, you know, it's not too long, not too short. Oh, nice Southwest, lovely. You've put a class 47, a couple of 40s and a couple of 52s, a 45 and a round it off of a 101. Lovely, ladies and gents. Hello, Mr. Adams, how are you? My speed should go up again soon. as we make up to the Horseshoe. Oh, that's a good question actually for everyone, Evan. What is everyone's favourite North American freight route? Just then we can include Oakville subdivision. What's your favourite, North American freight route? Get that out. $15 miles an hour. We're just waiting for the back of the train to go over the points, and it should then go up. How are you, Jody, as well? Yeah, so we got to wait for the very back to, which still hasn't crossed over yet. That's how long the train is. We are just over a mile long, and we've got 74 things behind us. Wagons? You wouldn't call them wagons, would you? Would you call them? No, you wouldn't call these wagons. We'll say 74 containers behind us. Well, probably more than that, probably double that, but there it goes. And there's the case, comes to cause carnage. Warning, high cube. Go on, cat. Not much. No, she's just looking at the chair but not getting on it. Good to hear, Jodie. I'm all good. You're going to say your favourite American freight route is also Horseshoe Curve. Awesome, Evan. I mean, fair enough. Nice, Miss Adams. But that's a good point. Yeah, next Friday we are doing 9 hours on Train Sim World. We're going to be doing East Coastway and the Brighton Main Line in one stream. Yeah, for 9 hours. So if you want to join along with us, feel free to. I know we've got Mr. Adams and Jodie in chat. They're going to be joining along for the 9 hours. So yeah, feel free to join along as well. If if you've got the day off, you want a bit of a challenge to see if you can endure 9 hours on Train Sim World. Hello, Luke. How are you? Oh, nice, Southwest. Very nice. Yeah, up to 25, now up to 35, just before we get round the curve. Yeah, it's a nice route from Altoona to Johnstown, obviously with the South Fork branch included as well. You should do 12 hours, oh god. I'm trying to keep it realistic, that 9-hour shift. I mean, last time we did 9.5, so you never know. It really depends where we sort of end off with. I wanna try and start at Three Bridges and end at Three Bridges. So it might be over 9 hours. Who knows? Hey Roy, I'm all good. How are you? Hopefully you're all well. Awesome, Jodie. Stephen's joining for the 9 hours as well. Hey, joining for the East Coastway ones, Para. We'll be doing East Coastway as well. So yeah, feel free to join on them as well. As we get that up. Awesome, Miss Adams. Make sure you have plenty of Red Bulls. Only another 180 minutes, yeah. Yeah, we've done it, well, pretty much twice before. We did 8 hours on Cathcart Circle. Which thinking now, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do 8 hours on Cathcart. Yeah, then we did 9.5. Well, supposed to be 9 on the Brighton Main Line first when it came out. Yeah, I thought we'd do it again. Someone mentioned a charity stream, so I thought, yeah, I mean, we might as well. So yeah, we'll be raising funds for Red Paracresser. Which in fact, Amanda did send me the notes about, yeah. What is it? Let me quickly go over to that. I know exactly where the funds are going to be going. Not there. There it is. So yeah, it's going to be going to learning spaces which are called Approach to Autism, which is designed for families who have just received a diagnosis, teachers with no or little training in autism, and students and even people who are interested in knowing more about the spectrum. And yeah, it's $15 to sort of get on the course and learn it, and then obviously it goes on and on and on. Nice, Miss Adams. Obviously we'll go a bit more detail nearer the time. Yeah, hopefully we're all well, Roy. How is it over in the land of New Zealand? That's all good, Jude. So I know it's on a school day, but easiest for me to do it on a Friday, so that's why we're doing it. I mean, last time it was busy on a weekday, so don't know how busy it is going to be this time, as obviously when we did it before, the Brighton main line was still fairly new. So yeah, we had like 80 people in all the time. So probably will be less than that. Obviously as the BML isn't new anymore, but it's still going to be good. It does look cool, Luke. Maybe Luke, although Thompson Interactive, when the only reason why he did the Glasgow subway is because of lockdown. Obviously couldn't go out, so as I believe he did, he was retired. Well, he retired in 2020. So the creator of the West Coast Main Line, Trent Valley, the Benina Line, I think a few others as well. So the only reason he is doing Glasgow is because of, well, COVID. He couldn't go out, so that's sort of why he was he had time to make the route. Getting very wintry. Oh, very nice. Snow possibly. We sure are, Amanda. Yeah, cheers, Para. Well, I'll keep the super chat on, although, you know, the donations will be through PayPal, as in it goes over straight away. And YouTube doesn't nick 30%, so... Well, not nick, but take 30%, so... See you later, Jet. So the super chat will still be open, just for general sort of donations, but yeah, PayPal is will be the place. Hello, Jonathan. I will be Miss Adams, yeah. Well, I should be going around the curve fairly soon. We've got just over a mile. See you later, Jet. Ready for a rail tour tomorrow? Awesome. Where's that going to be? 30% quick out. Well, this bit's fairly slow, but once we get up to Galitzin, it goes up to 60 or so. Lovely, Glenn. I'm just hoping it's not a boiling hot day. Everyone's talking about school. Someone set a jumper on fire, and then he tried to beat you up with the jumper on fire. Oh, I see Southwest. No, I don't do that quicker, because then I get an email saying someone has requested money. There's no point. I only get snow in the South Island and a little bit in the Central North Island. Awesome, Roy. What do you think the next AP pack will be for TS Classic? No clue. Don't really keep up to date with AP stuff. I only know when stuff's coming out, because you guys in chat are like, oh, it's coming out. I still haven't streamed the 700. I did pick up the 700 in the end, just been doing it off stream. But at some point, we'll do it on stream. Put that down. Hello, Richard. I was right quicker, yeah, not sure. I want to do like a Bedford to Brighton, or Brighton Bedford in the 700. That'll sort of be the best time. So here's the Horseshoe. There we go. There's the GP9, which we have driven before on Train Sim. On Train Sim Classic. Already got it, Jonathan. There you go. Start there. No idea, quicker. Yeah, not too sure yet. Can't believe it's a weekend already. Look at that. As we go around the Horseshoe. Let's make sure we're not speeding. This thing accelerates so blimmin' good. There you go. You can't go to that park for a while. I mean, fair enough, Southwest. Yeah, I won't go there. There you go. Awesome. So you've got one side of the train up there and the other side down there. Let's go back to the front. There's the other end of the train over there. Yeah, that is the other end over there. There's the other loco. Going all the way around the curve. Pretty cool though, isn't it? Pretty cool spectacle. You'll be all good, Quicko. You'll be all good. And if you said you got like a 7 in English, yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be all good. Fair enough, Roy. Not sure what it is. Maybe someone here could tell me if I posted it. Oh, like a challenge. What train is this? How long is the train? 1.1 of a mile. .4 miles to Galitzin. It is power, yeah, but let's go through the patch notes again. Obviously, there's not really much. Well, it's not a major update. It's not like, say, Tees Valley where it got PIS and new skybox. It's a fairly minor update, but obviously it does improve stuff. Hello, Gamer Boy. So yeah, you've got fixed an air leak in the train setup in the long train's introduction. That was causing the brake charging process to take longer than it should. Tweaked loco formation used in honk for the camera and complication at Crescent in order to resolve reported issues. Made inaccessible poster collectible outside of Altoona station accessible, and fixed an issue whereby some Horseshoe Curve and Harlem Lime save games were not available. And other improvements removed a Beth Gone 2 from appearing in the scenario planet as drivable, improved time of day and scenery and route introduction, fixed issue with rear pressure failing to display correctly in ES44 AC, fixed issue of overgrown grass covering the track near Johnstown, rescaled the Helter Skelter ride found in the Dovetail Live Mastery reward, fixed the missing name in Chapter 3 of Journey mode, adjusted shipping container colours on the double stack trains to more accurately depict domestic cargo flows, and fixed non-functional level crossings at Crescent Arch and Altoona Brickyard. There you go. It's a long train, yeah. How you doing, Gamer Boy? 87, I think it was. No, 74. Yeah, 74 on this. He does quicker, yeah. Nice guy. Yeah, 3 miles to Galitzin. You sort of got 2 slow parts on either side, then you got the fast part in the middle. Sort of from Galitzin to Altoona it's slow, and then from South Fork to Johnstown it's slow. But this whole middle bit here is like, what, 50 miles an hour, I think? Or was it 60? I think it's 50. Here you sort of get the 2 slow bits on the side, then the fast bit in the middle. Yeah, these grades are no match for the traction we have today. Lovely, Gregory. But yeah, thanks all for coming in for a bit of Horseshoe Curve. Yeah, it's a fairly minor update, but I thought we'd check it out. Obviously, just do a run along the route, and well, actually, yeah, we'll be able to see near Johnstown the grass over the track, but we shouldn't be able to see that anymore. If we do see it, then it hasn't been sorted. Yeah, fair enough, Roy. How long are the freight trains in New Zealand? I've seen ATS mod for up to 100 wagons. This train could be an ATS, possibly. Hello Tony, love this route, visited in person some years back. Glad to see all the fixes. TNX 4 pointing them out. No worries. Well, I mean, thanks to the people who found the bugs. Here's a GP38. There it goes. But I mean, they're only minor bugs, so I mean that's, you know, that's good. So nothing game changing. So it's good that, yeah, there's well, there wasn't really any big bugs. Fair enough, Roy. Not an SD40, GP38. I always think they're SD40s on here. So I'm so used to the GP38 just being stuck in the yard. Yeah, they're GP38s they are. I was going to see a Horseshoe one. I would imagine New Zealand freight trains to be similar to sort of UK size freight trains. I don't know, just I can imagine that. Whereas in, you know, next door neighbour Australia's got massive freight trains. So they're the longest in the world, I think. Remember watching a documentary on Australian. I think it might have even been. Yeah, I think it was Chris Tarrant, and one of Chris Tarrant's Extreme Railways, and they showed off one of the Australian freight trains. And it's like ridiculously long. And it goes straight down through the middle of the country. Fair enough, Roy. That's true, Power. 1.5 miles to Galitzin. Hello, Sapil, how are you? Can anyone tell me how to open the settings menu? You're on PlayStation 4 and use a controller. One on PS5, so it's the same thing. So press options and then hold the. Let me actually, so you can see. Hold L1 down. So that one there. Hold that down, and then settings in there, and then in you go. Oh, so it's not too bad then. Roy. Ahoy. You spotted land, quickly. Land ahoy. Just over a mile to Galitzin. As we make our way up the grade. You thought the USA had the longest freight trains? I think Australia's got some equally long ones, Jonathan. I've got another train here already. Another train. I think we actually did that service on the last stream. Remember following the GP38 down the grade. So, hey matey. 1 mile. The passenger delivery done a great silver and yellow. Ooh. Hello, Cat Ace. How can we help you? Come on. Make your appearance. But actually, you can already be seen. Here she is. Let's quickly turn the keyboard off before disaster strikes. There's the cat. We've got to get the systems on as well. There you go. Is this as good as Sand Patch? I mean, I prefer it, as it's a slightly shorter journey, and well, it's just I enjoy this one. Sand Patch is still good though. It's a very good route, very challenging as well. Come on, to the chair. Right, let me make a little gap between the two keyboards. We don't want a disaster. There you go. Through you go. And onto the chair. That's Case. Once there was someone called Louis bullied my friend Archie, and he nearly left the school. Oh, that's not good then. Lovely parrot. Probably Jonathan. How you doing, Daniel? Yeah, going through the Galitzin tunnel soon. Here's the Galitzin tunnel. Oh yes, Jodie. Well, I think she's a bit tired, so she's just, yeah, a bit more chilled out. Until she wants to go out, then she'll start knocking things over. Hey, Galitzin, 16 miles to Southport now. Some said you have to have the bell on going through tunnels. No, the cat's not the cat's name isn't Cat Ace. That's just the nickname for it. The cat's name is Smudge. Fair enough, Daniel. We're about the same. Yeah, about the same. Good to hear that. Yeah, going through Galitzin tunnel. Lovely. I do like the more modern US freight locos. The ES44AC, the SD70. SD70? Yeah, that's the one on Sherman, isn't it? And then you've also got the AC4400 CW and the C40-8. Old cat, yeah. She's actually is an old cat as well. I think 2007 or 8. Yeah, fairly old cat. Well, old for a cat. Out we go. Now I'm coming up to sort of the faster section now, which you always think is going really quick, but it actually takes about half an hour. Oh, I see. Fair enough, so we got 8. Yeah, we got 8. There's 2 more. I've not known someone to have more, so good on you. Pretty much exactly the same as well. 8 here and pretty much all rescued. We don't do kittens because, you know, you've got the ones in the shelters that need homes, so. Oh, that's southwest. Well, that was a warning there, wasn't it? We just had a diagonal. There was a flashing diagonal as well. I think there's a 15 as well somewhere. Exactly, Gregory, exactly. Or maybe not. We might actually not have it. Oh no. I'll do it, yeah. Well, 15 will be there. Your cat name is Mr. Morley because he... Oh, Mr. Meowley. So he meows a lot. He is half Siamese. Might be a paracat if I have a webcam. Lovely. $14 miles to South Fork. Well, I guess so, Jonathan. model looks very good though, doesn't it? Look at that. And the livery looks cool. Norfolk Southern. Lovely. Be down to 15 in a second, I believe. Once we get round to here. But yeah, thanks all for coming in. Your neighbour's cat is called Richie because it's the only cat in the neighbourhood. Lovely. Let's get that down. Yeah, thanks all for coming in for a bit of Horseshoe. That's very much true, Power. It probably would be. On we go. And down to 15 in a second. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Been 104 seconds since the alerter. Well, since we did the throttle. Quite cool the way it tells you on there. I'm pretty sure it does come down to 15. Well, a bit late for that now, but I think it does go down to 15. So it's going to be slightly fast going across here. That's going to say 15 any second now, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. It was 15. I haven't really got an interest in them, no. All good. Well, it is downhill now, so we are going to start picking up speed. Look at that. That's good. See you, Southwest, thanks for coming in. Yeah, tomorrow's video will be a train life one. Hello TOC, how are you? Yeah, got to wait until the back of the train passes it now. I think it goes straight up to 50. So we've still got quite a way to go. Not so sure, Roy. Yeah, it's a little while, isn't it? Sure it'll be out fairly soon. Oh, see you. Where you going, TOC? Anywhere nice? Good to see you're all good. Hello, French Stoke. How are you? Oh, there's the fire alarm about to go off. Wait for it. Wait for it. Fire alarm. There it is. There's the fire alarm. There you go. Slowly getting there. Then we can speed up fairly soon. Oh, you're going to Fort Ventura. Nice, TFC. Well, that's where tourist bus is set. Wonder if you see us there doing our coaching. No, I mean, it's understandable, Roy. Yeah, no, I don't think anyone wants to be driving there. No, it's the warning system, but it sounds like a fire alarm. Well, that's much more pleasant to hear in Seafer, Seafer, Seafer. Even Davidoff, I'm all good. How are you? Flying Dublin to Heathrow, awesome. Hello, Gary. Yes, well, I mean, yeah, minor improvements. Nothing, you know, big like say Tees Valley, where it had PIS, all of that sort of stuff. But yeah, little improvements to it. But then the route sort of came out and it didn't really have any big bugs to it. It was like they were just sort of tiny little ones, which is good. Good to Davidoff, I'm all good. Almost across the points. Hallelujah, now we can speed up. That should be. Hey, there we go, 50. Let's get going. And we're off. Some of that open. You get shut. Fair enough, Davidoff. I thought it was supposed to be Tuesday, wasn't it? There we go. Hello, Dexter, how are you? Let's pop that down. Cool, so we got a green there. Oh, here's the cat ace again. Oh no, she's going to knock something over, isn't she? See, right. On some routes, but on quite a few it is, well, solid 60. There's the cat again, she's back. Right, let me make a little corridor so she can get through between the keyboards. There we go. Or she's going to sit there, sitting in front of the chat at the moment. There she goes. Ah, see, Davidoff. Yeah, nice chilled out stream as we make our way down the grade, which we are actually speeding a little bit. Let's get a bit more of that on. I should really be doing the dynamics, but I mean this is good enough for now, just to hold us. Actually, you know what, we'll do the dynamic. That'll start bringing us down. Well, it should do. Hopefully. 10 miles to Southwark. Your computer just crashed. Oh. Let's whiz ahead. Let's watch this going by. Get a bit of vegetation in it as well. Oh, lovely, Dexter. There you go. Yeah, got a fairly good speed at the moment. .7 to Southwark. But yeah, should be now to Johnstown. Time wise, should be about 20 minutes. Maybe 25 we'll say. But yeah, not too far now. Hello Callum, how are you? Welcome in, good evening. But the miles do come down fairly quickish on this. And South Fork is where the branch line goes off down to Rosebud Mine and also Wind Bear, I think it is. Oh, nice, Dexter. It's now lying at the front garden. Blimey. Nice. Yeah, just sit back and relax, get a cup of tea, get some biscuits and just enjoy the journey. Yeah, about 20 minutes, half an hour we'll be at Johnstown. We're just doing a Gatwick Express service, the 20:01 hours to Victoria. My next stop is Clapham Junction. Awesome, Callum. Almost there then. Hello, Daniel. Stressful yesterday. I can't feel my back or legs anymore. Oh, blimey, Daniel. Sorry to hear, mate. Yeah, sorry to hear. Is that temporary? Hopefully. Blimey. Oh, can you do it now? You said it was yesterday. Is it all good now, Daniel? Yeah, not good to hear. Yeah, I'm guessing it's alright now then. You said that was yesterday. Possibly para. Quite funny those videos though, aren't they? Where people chuck like their Xboxes out the window to make it look real, even though it's clearly not real. I wonder how that goes down there. What's down there? Is that another branch line? Oh, just a little triangle yard thing, which then goes back onto there. That's good then, Daniel. That's good. Hopefully it's coming back now. What caused that then, Daniel? Was that just like a knock or something, or? Your controller is in the second man seat with his head sticking out the window. Blimey. Oh, lovely, Callum. That'll be good. I haven't been to London in ages. Probably won't get there for quite a while still. Yeah, last time I went to London was 2019. Yeah, just people everywhere. Welcome, my commander. There's another ES44 of containers. So we make our way down. You went to London and did what? Went to the Transport Museum, Glenn. Yeah, London Transport Museum. Back in 2019. I think one of the hottest days of the year, which was somehow in August. It was like 30 degrees on the tube. Well, just 30 degrees outside, then on the tube. It was like, wow. Warm. was a good day out. That was a birthday day out. Yeah, it was good. Nice, Callum. Yeah, I haven't been to London since because of COVID. I probably won't still go for quite a while because of COVID. Well, I do want to go on the Elizabeth line when that opens, so I'll probably do that next year. Sure was, Glenn? Don't worry, Glenn, I'm sure I can go to your area next if you want. I'm searching for you. So through a window. Blimey, Gregory. Oh, nice, Dexter. Lovely. I'm in the same room as Gregory. Hello, Fortnite Champion. How are you? Yeah, thanks all for coming in on this fairly late stream. Obviously, it was out most of the afternoon, so did a bit of train life, and then yeah, we're on here now. I think I've been on a 166, Callum, possibly a 165, but then it was quite a while ago, so I can't remember if it was a 166 or a 165. I think it was a 166 though. You have to go to Glen there, Mr. Adams. Sure, I'd love to bring you along. How's that sound, Glenn? You and Mr. Adams hitting London. Should be a great time. About 4 miles to Southport. See, Callum. My first Great Western noticed the livery on it. The green just looks a bit meh on GWR. He sent Miss Adams to Brighton. You could go to Brighton with him, Glenn. Pete told me you like to go to the certain beaches. You can take Mr. Adams with you. I sure did, Dexter. Yeah, it'll be cool if you get to go in the cab. That was alright, Callum, wasn't it? Yeah, Pete's told me you like going to the certain beaches, Glenn, where you don't wear a lot. You can take Mr. Adams with you down there. London. Three miles an hour was quick, wasn't it? 4 to 3. Wow, that was really quick. Oh, Glenn. Most whenever I go out, I'd just go to Brighton. Well, I haven't been to Brighton in actually. Same with London, I haven't been to Brighton in a while either. Or at least, you know, in Brighton. Been sort of on the train past it, but not actually to it for a while. That's pretty much wherever I go if I need to do shopping or whatnot. Just go to Brighton. I'll say yes, down in the past. I see. Oh, we're really getting there. It's going really quick. You know, 175. Nice. What's that? Concordia, wasn't it? I can't remember the name of them. Concordia, something like that. Oh, here comes the fire alarm. Well, that does sound more pleasant than C for C for C for. So. Down to 40 soon. As we come up to South Fork, and it'll be Johnstown after. Let's put that down. Yeah, it was the line side fires which was the problem, but I still had a good day out at Whitby with my mum and dad's sister. Fair enough, Daniel. Put that down. Then you've got the South Fork branch that goes off in a second. Brian, Isle of Wight or St Ives? Fair enough, TOC. What's the most likely one you go for? Well, a little bit quicker. Lovely Dexter. But after this, make a nice cup of tea. I'll be straight back alive. I found that whenever I have a tea before I go, sometimes I just make a cup of tea before I go to bed. You wake up then, you just wake up at a random time in the night, unable to go back to sleep and all hot and bothered. And eventually you do go to sleep, but yeah. It's worth it though, it's a cup of tea. Awesome, Jonathan. Oh, we've got the alert going off again. Come up to South Fork. Fair enough, TOC. Yeah, that would be Johnstown. After this, 5 miles, that's not too bad. This is like the other slow part coming up. There we go. Oh, this is different signals here. This is not like the usual diagonal, across, horizontal, is it? This is different, this one. What's this one, like Peninsula Corridor? Then the next one will be a block yellow, and then it will then be red. Hello Kohinor, how you doing? Welcome back. You like Monster Munch? Lovely, Gregory. Yeah, let me go through the patch notes again, if you have just joined us. Probably at some point quicker, not too sure when, but probably. So, fixed an air leak in the train setup in the long train's introduction that was causing the brake charging process to take longer than it should. Tweaked loco formation used in honk for the camera and complication at Crescent scenario in order to resolve reported issues. Made inaccessible poster collectible outside of Altoona Station accessible, and fixed an issue whereby some Horseshoe Curve and Harlem Line save games were not available. And then other improvements: removed the Beth Gone 2 from appearing in the scenario planner as drivable, improved time of day and scenery and route introduction, fixed issue of rear pressure failing to display correctly in the ES44 AC locomotive cab, fixed issue of the overgrown track near Johnstown, rescaled the Helter Skelter in the Dovetail Live Mastery reward scene, fixed the missing name in Chapter 3 of the Journey mode, adjusted shipping container colours on the double stack trains to more accurately depict domestic cargo flows, and fixed non-functional level crossings at Crescent Arch and Altoona Brickyard. So the containers, yeah, because most of them pretty much all had the brands on them before. Now not as much. There's one there, slightly further. There's not as much branded ones now. Oh, lovely, everyone. Whenabouts did you move over to New Zealand then? Well, it depends what ones, how much flavour you have, because they've got like roast beef and then the other one, haven't they? I've got like Watsits, had a few Watsits recently. They're alright. Obviously had them before. Do they still do disco crisps? Yeah, I think they're called discos, or like yeah, just disco crisps. So what, Quicko? Would have been not as much. Oh, not as old. It's more realistic, I guess. Yeah, so to sort of make it more accurate to domestic cargo flows. And I think around here was where the grass was going over the track. So that seems to have gone now. But I thought that was how it's supposed to be. You know, a little bit of an overgrown section. Oh, I thought you said when you lived in the UK, Roy. About quavers. What did they fix at Johnstown? The grass which was going over the track. We got a full coal train there. Nice, Callum. You found the one. Evening, Mickey. How are you? 3.5 miles to Johnstown. And hello, Wyatt, and also Everything Alaska. How are you both doing? Welcome back, Wyatt Silver. And how you doing? Yeah, Everything Alaska. Hopefully you're all well. See you, Daniel. Thanks for coming in, mate. Take care. That will take forever, Quicko. But you think that though, when they unload the trains, like, you know, the 200 long container trains, and yeah, they've got to get unloaded at some point. I mean, how long would that take to unload all of that 200 odd containers? It'd take forever, and then get it onto the boats or wherever it's going next, onto the trucks. It'd take hours. Oh, awesome, Roy. Lived in Lancashire. What made you move to Australia? Just sort of better, or? Cool. Good to see Alaska. So what's new? Not too much on Horseshoe Curve, just minor fixes. I'll go through them again actually. So fixed an air leak in the train setup in the long train's introduction that was causing the brake charging process to take longer than it should. Tweaked loco formation used in scenarios honk for the camera and complication at Crescent in order to resolve reported issues. The inaccessible poster at Altoona station is now accessible. Fixed an issue whereby Horseshoe Curve and Harlem Line save games were not available. Removed Beth Gone 2 from appearing in the scenario planner as drivable. Oh, hello, I need to bring that down. Improved timer, day and scenery in route introduction. Fixed an issue with the rear pressure failing to display correctly in the ES44AC. Fixed issue of overgrown grass covering the track near Johnstown. Rescaled the Helter Skelter for the Dovetail Live Mastery reward. Fixed the missing name in Chapter 3 of Journey Mode. Adjusted shipping container colours on the double stack trains to more accurately depict domestic cargo flows. And fixed non-functional level crossings at Crescent Arch and Altoona Brickyard. That's what's been sorted. Oh, fair enough, Roy. So nothing major, but I mean there wasn't really any sort of big problems with this route anyway, so only a small update. Fair enough, it was tough at first, so many things different in New Zealand. Must be nice though over there in New Zealand. Does look nice from flight sim and just travel documentaries and all that. Looks really nice. And not too hot, is it, in New Zealand? Well, it's hot, but not as hot as Australia. Temperature varies a bit more. What's that list? Yeah, almost there. Just over 2 miles to Johnstown now, and yeah, we will be finishing up at Johnstown. We all wish quicker. Oh, nice, Gregory. Fair enough, Roy. Someone gets 27.29, so that's not too bad, though. I mean, that's fairly similar to the UK, isn't it, really? What's warmer, the North Island or the South Island? Yeah, what's the warmer? Oh, further north gets hotter. I suppose as you get closer to the equator. Well, not that much closer, but... Fair enough. Awesome, Callum. I mean, fair enough. It's a very busy station. You're better off going to Clapham, really, Clapham Junction. So you get to see them going, you know, to and from. And also southwest. Oh, awesome power. No. Just over a mile. Yeah, we've done some really nice flights into New Zealand on Flight Sim. One was into Nelson. That seemed like a really nice place on the Southern Island. We done one from Wellington to Auckland, which actually you recommended, Roy. That was nice as well. Very nice. That's true, Roy. It sure has, Glenn. Sure has. There you go. Fair enough, Roy. I suppose Christmas is, well, you know, barbecue in New Zealand. You always hear, don't you, in Australia around Christmas they'll go on the beach, have a barbie and enjoy the hot weather. And it's like, hang on, Christmas is supposed to be cold. But yeah, because it's the opposite way round. And obviously it's always warm there. Ah, that's annoying, Callum. Did you make it to Victoria, though? Dunno, quicker, not dunno. Fair enough, Roy. So what's like the coolest it gets then? We've established the hottest. What about the coolest? blimmin' it, we do need to come to a stop. The grass cutting. Ooh, the grass man, aren't you, Glenn? Oh, and it's cold. Ah, I see, Callum. That's annoying. Right near the end as well. Bugger. And here we are. Oh, see, Roy. So not as hot as Australia. Well, I think if I did live in either, you know, Australia or New Zealand, I think I probably would go for New Zealand. You're gonna get the massive, like, animals, the massive, the huntman spiders. Ugh. You know, it's in your toilet, you get the massive tarantulas. No thanks. Still a very nice place, that Australia. Oh yeah, I think I'd go for New Zealand. South Island can be bad. Well, like really cold. There's more tucked away as well in New Zealand. Right, here we are. And wait for the temps to stop. There you go. Cool. I mean, I think everyone is the massive huntsman ones quicker. No, spiders are cool. But, you know, have you seen like the massive, you know, they're like massive spiders and they like go in your toilets and, oh, it's, and they can be in like your house. I remember someone came in before on the stream and said they're like a massive huntsman spider just in their house. I had to like remove it. I mean, oh, no thanks. Big insects, that's all good. Just a big beetle walking about, that's all good. Big millipede, fine. But yeah, massive huntsman spider in your toilet or in your house, no thanks. Ugh. It's at least 100 degrees, wow. Well, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's Train Sim World 2 live stream. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. That was the Horseshoe Curve with the fairly minor update to it. I mean, we did spot a few things along the way on that journey. Come out for 2021. It's good, Mickey, yes. It's very good. What about snakes in the toilet? Possibly. Oh, wow. Blimey. Oh, anyway, that is going to be it. Fair enough, Callum. For today's Train Sim World 2 live stream, links can be found in the description to the Discord, PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. I'll be back tomorrow at about 2 PM BST. And fair enough, Roy. And probably, I don't know what we'll be on, but we'll be on something. But yeah, apart from that, see you all and take care. Bye, guys.